For me and my sister, it's the preparation's the same thing. We go in the ring with the same mindset because we're the best tag team in WoW, best female tag team. I can say like in the world.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
You're watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. My name is TK Trindad, and today we have an amazing show, and of course, nothing but amazing guests. Today is no exception. They are WoW superheroes, Kona and Chaos, the WoW Tag Team Champions, the Tonga Twins. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So I have a very important question to ask you guys. Being twins, what is the most annoying question that you guys get?
Ooh.
From folks that you don't want to be asked again?
Are you guys twins? I hate that question.
I think I had a lot of questions and I can't even think of it.
My #1 is
I got one. Do you guys like dressing the same?
Okay. I mean, I have one, and tell me if it's stupid because I'll retire it as well. Do you guys feel like when the other one is in pain? Like I think that's the gen consensus. So is it true or is it not true?
It's true. We always try to tell people and they're like, nah.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. One time, because I'm in Texas and Chaos is in the Bay Area. So one time, I think it was my leg. I went with the kids to play basketball and my leg was hurt. And she said that she felt like her leg. And then I talked to her, I go, oh, I just like rolled my ankle playing basketball.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There it is. Well, then I guess that's true. It's not a stupid question.
Nope.
And now I do really wish I had a twin, but let's get into all the things. Actually, before we'll get into this question first. So you guys have been WoW Tag Team Champions since June of 2023. So we're now in 2024. What's that feeling like? Like you guys have been dominating for quite a long time.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
It feels great because finally we got the belts, and we're not just representing us. We're representing a whole island, the island of Tonga, all the little girls out there, and just changing the game. See another face. You never see Polynesian women, Tongan, specifically females. So yeah, it feels great.
And that kind of leads to the question. And again, forgive me for my ignorance. So I saw you guys posted a picture with Rikishi. And if we go outside of the WoW universe, there's a whole Bloodline Samoan dynasty floating around. I guess the question is, and this might be a stupid question as well, because when we see you, we're just like, okay. I mean, there's something that it has to belong. So, are you part of the family? Are you adjacent to the family? What's the breakdown?
I'm not gonna break it down, but Islanders, we're a small island, and Samoa, Tonga, like it's hard to break down because in Samoa it's Tongans in Samoa, and
right.
So we're all a family.
Okay.
Everybody's a family.
Okay, so it's kind of like
our roots.
So it's kind of like so my folks are from the islands, right? And
right.
In certain places in for instance in LA, there's not a lot of us. So, you could be from Jamaica and you could be from Trinidad, but we all, because there's so many similarities, we're considered family. So it's a kind of like
it all ties down to the same, the same roots at the end of the day.
All right. So if there's a fight happening, that's just like
okay, that's automatic.
Now I'm getting y'all.
We do it for the family.
Oh my God. I can only imagine how that would go. So you guys do have a match coming up with next week with Last Call. And so what's the preparation like? Because everybody's after you. You guys are dominant. You guys are amazing. I think people are scared of you, but they also want your title. So what's the preparation like for you guys?
For me and my sister, it's the preparation's the same thing. We go in the ring with the same mindset because we're the best tag team in WoW, best female tag team. I can say like in the world. Like we're working on that. But The last call, we already beat them twice already. So it's the same. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna beat them again.
Again and again and again.
Again.
And to tie into my sister, we're always ready. We stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
And so because you guys are in like different states, what's the training process like?
Well, I'm always flying to Texas, like
Okay.
constantly. So we're always together, even when we're not together.
Okay. And then
Right.
who's the youngest?
Me by 60 seconds, 1 minute.
Really? I was getting older child vibes from you.
Really?
Me?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Everybody says no.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
I love that for you.
Yeah, she was taking all the food. She was taking everything, and then wanted to be in the world for a whole minute before me.
You gotta get to know Kona more because you'll start to realize she's the younger one.
Oh. All right. Well, let's get to know the both of you guys more. I mean, obviously, we talked about the island connection, but here you guys are at WoW. You did make an appearance at AEW as well. But how did you get into wrestling?
Well, me and my sister, we always had two goals. One was growing up, we never seen Pacific Island women like on TV. And so we always wanted to make that change, like be the first Tongan, like just have our faces on TV. So that was the number one goal. And then number two was just to have someone to look up to because we didn't have a woman or somebody who looks like us on TV to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest from there was history. It's a whole lot.
And so now, do you have? I mean, representation is incredibly important, and we're seeing more of that across the board. But I believe like WoW definitely was doing it before a lot of other promotions were. So now, are you seeing like are people stopping you in the street? Are you getting? I don't know, this sounds super old, but I don't know. Kids are sending you letters or emails or DMs. Like, what's like? Are you getting that feedback?
Yeah, we're actually getting great feedback. Like so many of Tongan, Samoan, all the Polynesian cultures, just telling us like we're doing a great job representing the island of Tonga, but not just the island of Tonga, all the other islands. And yeah, great feedback.
Yeah, I get a lot of even this like NFL players, like they're giving us feedback, and just to hear from like celebrities that are like bigger than we are, telling us that they're fans of us, like that's a big thing.
I mean, you guys definitely do stand out. Like that's the beautiful thing about WoW. There's just so many different women. It's just, but the thing that's interesting, you guys are not the only set of twins. So we have
Right.
Sweet Heat, and you guys have
The other.
Yes, the other. You guys have quite a not a checkered past with them, but like, what is there beef in the locker room? Like, because they're definitely like, it seems like out of all the tag teams, they're definitely gunning for like your position, and they also have the force behind them because they have 4 more people that are willing to do some shenanigans to get the title. So what's your when you guys are not in the ring, what's that vibe like?
I feel like we don't ever hate anybody. It's just the Fab Four is just jealous of the Tonga twins. They're jealous of anybody who has a title shot. Like,
Yeah, but there's definitely beef. They want to take everything. They think they can have everything, but they can't.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, speaking of that, Tiki, she's been trying to like, get you guys to help, follow her journey, support her, and you guys keep turning her down. Like I thought, what's the issue? I wouldn't say the issue, but like what's the like why aren't you gonna go support, at least watch your girl while she's doing matches?
Right.
I think it's just because we have so much on our plate, holding the tag titles, and everybody wants to go after us. So we're just focusing on that. So it's not like we're trying to push her off. We're just focused.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, watching it back, do you feel like next go round when you guys do have a set of tapings that you will go and watch? Or I mean, she seemed kind of sad. Like I was just like, damn, my heart broke a little bit for her.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta go. We gonna support her.
yeah, we're gonna support our little sister. We just gotta find some time,
Okay.
you know.
One thing that really got me when I saw you guys' social media, Tonga Twins reality show. So was that, were you just throwing that out there? Is that something that you can't speak about, or you can say there has been some talks?
Twitter. I'm just throwing that out there, but you never know.
Oh, so you was just getting the people excited just because? Okay. I'm just
Speaking into existence.
Speaking it into existence. There you go.
all right. You also said on Twitter, 2023 was your Jordan year. 2024 is your Kobe year. Mamba mentality. What's the game plan for you guys for 2024?
Oh, just like you said it, Mamba mentality. 24. Kobe always spoke about using the whole 24 hours. So, just focusing more on keeping those tag titles and keep making history and doing everything we can in the 24 hours.
And then I'm going to you're going to give me one word that describes the other tag teams when I say them. So Miami Sweet Heat.
Fake Barbies. Plastic heads.
Okay. The Last Call.
Jabronis.
Last no, I don't know. I don't know what I would call them because they're irrelevant to me.
What about the Mother Truckers?
I have family. I respect them. I say family too.
Okay. Las Banditas.
Los Doritos.
Okay.
Dang, how come none of the names is coming out for them? Doritos.
Okay. All right. Let's go back.
The spicy Doritos.
So I read that you guys played a lot of basketball and stuff like that. So like, what school did you go to Rikishi school, or where did you train?
Knox Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, we trained at Knox Pro.
So how did that happen? Because I mean, obviously, I know everybody moves, and you're in Texas, you're in Northern California. But so were you guys in LA, or like, how long did you train there? What was the breakdown?
Oh yeah, we both had to make a decision to, leave the family, leave the kids, and quit our jobs, and then just make a move. We both flew to LA, in the Valley. That's where Knox Pro is, in Van Nuys, and we stayed there. We don't really talk about it. We rather talk about it later, but like we didn't want to step on nobody's toes. Everybody has their own family and their own life, so we slept in our car. And we just knew that we had we just knew, this is the first time, so we just knew we had to be at training at 6 o'clock every day. So whatever we did, it was just moving around, driving around until 6 o'clock every day. Showered in every single gym. We got a 1-day pass at every gym. All over LA.
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna lie. All over LA, we did a 1 day.
That's a rite of passage. You have to do that at least once if you from somewhere else. So wait a minute. So you both have family and kids, and you guys, what was the decision that you guys, like, how did you guys both feel it? And it's like, we want to be wrestler. Like, how did that?
No, it was Auntie Ata, the Rock's mom. We were in Florida before that, and she was the one telling us, do you guys know that you guys would be the first Tongan women? She talked about Lena and Tamina, Naya and Tamina, saying, hey, they're the only, like, I brought them in and all that. But you guys will be the first female Tongan twin sisters. And she really sold us on that. So we both went back home. She went to the Bay. I came to Texas. The next morning we woke up and I was like, hey, were you thinking about what Alta said? And she was like, yeah. And I said, me too. I didn't sleep the whole night. So then from there, we were like, okay. It was only right to call Rikishi.
Right.
Because he has, the Usos. So then from there, it was make this decision. It was like, it had to be now because time can't wait. Can't take time back. So it was like a quick decision, told our families, kissed our kids goodbye, and then took our closet in the car.
Okay. So now, also, I've lived in the car for, I think I only lasted a day, so that didn't last too long. But so you get to LA, you get to LA, and you take your first bump, and this is the great thing about I think any athlete, whether college or high school, etc. There's a certain thing that's just kind of in your DNA. So even if you transfer to another sport,
right,
there's that kind of transfers over. Not necessarily the skill, but like that aptitude, I think the word is. So now you get to Knox Pro and you take that first bump. What's going through you guys' head?
Ooh, I just remember the first day, Keisha was like, you just tuck your chin and throw yourself back. And I go, wait, what? And then that first bump, yeah, I was like, whew, I want to do it again. Like I kept feeding to keep going. And it's really true. It's not meant for everybody. Like you can be the best athlete, whatever, NFL player, basketball, NBA player, but when you take that bump, it's not for everybody.
How long did you train at the school for?
It was about
a year?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay.
Almost 2 years. And then we debuted it in Houston, Royal Rumble. Well, not at Royal Rumble, but yeah.
So wait, what year was that was what, 3 years ago? Houston, what year was that?
2019, right, Chaos?
2020.
2020.
Okay, so you guys been wrestling for like 4 years.
Yeah, but then the pandemic. So I always say like, dang, it's not really 4 years. The pandemic had happened and it was like
3 and some change. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an amazing story. We definitely have to circle back on this because I know there's more things. But first off, kudos to you guys. The great thing about being twins is you guys were able to do this together, but following your dream. And with that being said, that's really what WOW is about, just the empowerment of women, etc. So, what do you have to say to other women who want to wrestle? What's your suggestion to them?
Let's see. I would say if you're getting into professional wrestling, I would say don't listen to anybody. Do what you feel is right here, what you feel is right. That's what I would say.
And I would say always be yourself. Don't let nobody tell you how to be you.
Okay. We have the WOW universe, and of course we have the Bloodline universe. If you could just write a storyline and insert you guys into that, how would you envision it being?
Oh, that's easy. Tamina, manager, mama manager, Tamina, Naya. I would do the whole Island Girls.
Oh, I like that.
I would even do the Usos feuding right now. Boom. We come in. Why can't we all be family?
That's it. That's a mic drop.
Mic drop.
You can end it right there. With that being said, where can everybody find you?
You can follow me at Kona Tonga _wow on
and
Instagram.
You can follow me at Chaos Tonga _wow on Instagram. Same for.
And you guys have a joint account too, right?
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah.
It's the Tonga Twins _wow.
And who runs that? Because I also noticed that the Usos did that at a period of time too. They had a joint account, but there's only really one that was running it. So is there like a particular twin that runs the account more than?
We kind of, no, I think we do 50-50.
Okay.
50-50.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. For everybody who's joining, definitely tap into WOW. Definitely tap into the Tonga Twins. But absolutely, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I look forward to seeing you guys beat Last Call and continue your dominance in the WOW superhero universe. And in addition to the Bloodline, if we can do a crossover, Forbidden Door, just saying.
Open the Forbidden Door, David.
I'm telling you.
They already did.
I'm telling you. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
No.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.